Hey, ladies and gentlemen, just shooting this video really quick in case any of you are wondering why the shows that I have hosted on Federal Jack itself aren't playing right now. So, I'll refresh this. I was cleaning up this older post of a show I did back in 2014 about pedophiles in Hollywood and their connections to the political elite. And I went to go tweet it, but I always check and make sure everything's working before I do. And I press play. You see the player does nothing. So we'll do it again. So you can see. Come over and press play in the player, and that should automatically play and start playing the show. And as of 2 days ago, it would have. But I just noticed today that it's not working. So a couple of shows are like that. So I come over here to the back end, and I go into the back end, and I come to find out that this side over here is the server, and I have it open in a file right now that I'm rebuilding. But the file folder that I used to host the MP3s to play, now it's a different file folder than PopeyRadio.com. So if you still go to PopeyRadio.com, if you type in PopeyRadio.com, I'm doing this one-handed here, so it'll still bring you to the directory listing to download my shows. So that's still there, which is good. And you can press on anything and it'll play, or right click and you can save as and it'll download it. So that's still there. But there was a page that nobody had access to that looked just like this. And on it, it had listed like this, but they were named differently. They were named somewhat the same way, but the format was a little different in order for the program to read it and play it. And that file folder was specifically only meant to contain the MP3 files, which would be played if you click the player. So each show has its own post and page. So there's like 600 and some odd shows I've done, and they're posted. The ones that are posted, they each have a page like this. And then the original ones I started out 6 years ago, they only have either a YouTube link or the embedded YouTube video in it. But about 4.5 years ago, I started doing this and hosting the MP3 as well from the site, and then just putting a link if you wanted to see the YouTube version of it. So it is archived in multiple places. But my point is, I find it weird that 2 days ago, this worked perfectly fine, and suddenly the entire file folder containing the audio specifically to play the archive on Federal Jack is gone. It's not mislabeled, it's not moved, it's just not in my server anymore. And there's nothing else that's missing, so it doesn't make any sense. If we were hacked, you would think that the Popeye Radio folder would be gone. You wouldn't be able to download my shows. You wouldn't be able to bring up Federal Jack at all. I mean, we've been hacked before, and they've been way more efficient and taken down Federal Jack in other ways. And we've had to put it back up. So it's just kind of weird that it would be hacked. And I know nobody on the back end, on my end, did anything and deleted anything, because I spoke to them and asked them, and they don't go in to Federal Jack. I run it, and they leave it alone. They just do stuff if I need it done to it that I can't do, like security-wise, because that's their specialty. It's what they actually do. So if I need like information security, something like that done, I need some software, or I need tests run to check the security, they do that stuff. But other than that, I do everything else. And I have my own login. No one's got access to it on the back end. This is logging in via SCP, so it's secure on the back end, and I have direct access. Like I said, this is one of the open file folders in the server, and right now it's just transferring all this stuff over there. I'm rebuilding. It should be done in probably about an hour and a half, hopefully, hour and 15 minutes, whatever it is. I'm rebuilding that file folder, but it's going to take me an enormous amount of time to go through and literally rename all the files, and then hopefully just doing that, I should hopefully be able to fix it and I should hopefully be able to have the problem solved. And then if not, I'm going to have to go in and individually relink it to each one of the shows. So that's going to suck if that's the case. Anyway, we'll see. So I'm currently in the process of doing that, and it's going to take a while. I just wanted to shoot a quick video explaining what was going on. So if you go to Federal Jack and you try to play right now off of the player, obviously, as you can see, it won't play. It just won't work. It'll keep doing that. Now, if you do go, however, to Federal Jack and the post has an embedded, it's got like a YouTube video or whatever embedded in it, then it'll play automatically, normally, or when you press on it, it'll play. But if it's also got some of them, I had to post videos where, well, this is a perfect example. The Men Who Killed Kennedy, right? I posted all of this, and these are playing right from our website, just like my audio files would, except these shouldn't be. Yeah, no, these are good. The videos are good because the videos are in a separate file folder. So videos still play, but for some reason, the audio archives. There's Judith. Make sure the other one plays. All right, yeah. So the Men Who Killed Kennedy, the videos and stuff still play, but for whatever reason, that file folder was deleted. So in a couple hours, when this is finished uploading, I'll do some work on the back end here. Maybe I can fix it simply, and it'll only take me a couple hours to fix it. It won't take me a week or so, which is what I'm dreading. If I have to go back in and literally redo each link, it's going to take me a while because I can't sit here all day and do it. I do have other things I have to do that are, more important, like taking care of Rad Chick. She's having surgery in 2 weeks. That's a lot of prep to get done for the house and everything else. Plus, as you guys know from videos I've done in the past, my dad's an old Vietnam vet, and his health isn't the greatest, so I keep an eye on him. So I got a lot going on. I don't have time to sit down for 3 days, 4 days straight and just work on this. So if it's a big pain in the ass, like I'm hoping it's not going to be, it's already a big pain in the ass, but if it's a bigger pain in the ass than it already is, it's going to take me a while. So just try to deal with the players not playing audio right now. And I know that I'm working on it, I'm fixing it, and the videos still play. And like I said before, you can still go to PopeyeRadio.com or federaljack.com/Popeye, and it's a directory listing, and you can still download the shows. And you know what? Honestly, I urge you, because we still don't know what happened, right? But this just goes to show you how fragile and frail information is. These are all different radio shows that I've done. This is all the audio. So what I urge you to do is go to federaljack.com/Popeye or PopeyeRadio.com and download all of this. Go get an external hard drive and download all of this. This is all free. This is all radio shows I've done for free over the years. Interviews, information. Ladies and gentlemen, you never know. You just never know what could happen to the internet or to the information that's on it. So back up everything that you can. And I urge you to go to PopeyeRadio.com and download all those radio shows for free. And I just did a bunch of new stuff too. So I have a couple new interviews coming out. I just did an interview with JFK assassination research Secret Service expert Vince Palomera. He's also an author. He's written 3 books. I think he's got a 4th one coming out. So it's going to be a good interview. Vince has been on multiple times. Always a good show with him. So stay tuned for newer stuff. But just to let you know, you can go to PopeyeRadio.com. You can still download the shows there. And I am working to fix whatever the hell happened to the radio archives. That file folder has been there with all that audio. Well, like I said, since I started playing the audio right from the site, so like 4.5 years, 5 years, something like that. And it just all of a sudden, poof. Little strange if you ask me. And I got the IT guys on the back end working on it and seeing if we were violated in any way. But again, it doesn't make sense that we'd be hacked and that would be the only file folder that gets taken out. So it's just a little weird. Anyway, there's your update. on the situation, and I shall see you all soon. Go be the change this world so desperately needs, ladies and gentlemen. I love you all. I'll talk to you again soon. I'm out.